This here is the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and in this video we're going to do something a little different. We're going to see if the iPhone 17 Pro can handle wildlife, and how does it compare to this $20,000 Canon R1 with the 400 2.8. So I've been using this iPhone 17 Pro Max. I got a new case on it now. It's like a Master Chief from Halo. iPhone 17 Pro Max is actually not bad for a wildlife camera. Like I've showed you guys, I have expensive gear, right? You know, $12,000 lens, $5,000 camera body, $6,500 camera body. So obviously I'm not going to use this as my main wildlife camera. I do use my phone a lot, whether I'm out filming wildlife, getting some behind the scenes stuff, or if I'm with my daughter. I really like that dual capture mode that the iPhone 17 Pro has. I don't know if the other phones updated and have that with the new iOS app or the new iOS software, but on 17 Pro you get the dual capture mode, so I can record me and my daughter's reaction while we're looking at like ermine or wildlife or something. So I really do like that a lot. In really low light conditions, this iPhone actually stands out. So I was filming this ermine and it was pretty dark out, and what happened was the R5 wasn't focusing that well, and it was super dark. Like, the phone doesn't do it justice. It actually makes it look a lot brighter than it was, but I ended up capturing some really fun stuff with the ermine. Is the quality great? No, but I was still able to record it. Sometimes you just need to have the proof that you saw something. You know, the old saying is always true: whatever camera you have on you is the best camera that you can use. I also like to use this if I only have my 400 and I don't want to switch to a 7200 and animal gets closer. This can take some pretty quality videos. Now I took a few photos. The photos weren't as good. I guess when I'm looking at my photos, it's like doesn't even compare to my actual wildlife photography. So I really like the video because the video kind of tells a story more, and you don't need the best lens or camera setup to tell a wildlife story. That's where I really appreciate just having any video camera. I love filming wildlife just as much as I love photographing it. The phone is also really nice to use, especially when you do a lot of social media stuff, because when you post a lot of content using a wildlife setup like I have, you'll get a lot of AI comments, or people don't think it's fake because they're only used to seeing it from like Nat Geo or something like on TV. They don't really grasp that a normal person has quality like that. You know, sometimes just posting a footage of a bear with a phone ends up generating a lot of likes and can bring a lot of followers to your page. So if I'm out hiking, I think the iPhone 17 can shoot, and even like 15, 16, they shoot really good landscape photos or just family photos or just some photos running around with my daughter. If you take your time and get the lighting right, and get the composition right, you can take some really nice photos with a phone of your family, and that saves me a lot of weight. If I'm out hiking or something, I can only bring one lens, or just one camera body, one lens, or sometimes I might not even bring an extra camera, and I'll just bring the phone just because I trust the quality will be able to let me capture something. Now, if I miss an award-winning shot, that happens sometimes, but I like just knowing that the phone can capture something when I'm out with my family. And honestly, you know, the quality is good. It's just a simple way to record. You just have to press record. Now, most of the footage you saw was actually shot with the ProRes log footage. It wasn't the full ProRes RAW, but it was the Apple Log 2, and I really liked color grading it, and it just makes it a little bit better. The standard profile is fine for normal people and normal use, but I think it's just a little bit on the sharp side, and that's where the log really comes out. You can control the colors and highlights and the sharpness, because that log profile doesn't add that baked in sharpness to your footage. When I'm looking at the main camera on the iPhone 17 Pro, I think it's like the same camera as the other lenses. I think it really does shine in that new long lens that it has, the 4 and the 8x. Now the 8x is basically just a cropped in version of the 4x, and I think 4x would be equivalent to 100 millimeters and the 8x would be equivalent to 200 millimeters. So having basically 13 millimeters to 200 millimeters in your pocket is really nice. If you're just looking to go out to Yellowstone or wherever you want to go, your backyard, and film wildlife, this thing is going to be great for like your average encounter. If something's super far away, even my big cameras often don't get the best shots. No matter what camera you're using, the best wildlife photos just are naturally from closer encounters. Or another thing I've noticed people try to do is, if the animal is really far away, they might try to crop in too much, and the animal is going to be blurry because of atmospheric distortion and things like that. So just accept the fact that you're far away and use it like as a landscape opportunity that just happens to have some wildlife in there, and that can really help sell your photos even more, just because it kind of tells a story of where the animal is, what kind of environment it is. So that's pretty much going to do it. I just wanted to show some footage off with the iPhone 17 Pro for wildlife. Not many people have made a wildlife video with an iPhone, and I wanted to compare it to something that's $20,000, because that would basically be, you know, 20 times more. And is the quality 20 times better? In some scenarios, yes, but in some scenarios, it's not 20 times better, and this is all you need. So if you guys are looking to follow more wildlife content, well, right here in Alaska, that's what I do. I post wildlife photos, drone photos, aurora, and I make YouTube videos on it as well. If you're looking to pick up a camera and learn wildlife photography or videography, and you want to edit your footage, well, I have a complete masterclass for you. We cover Lightroom, Photoshop, and Adobe Premiere Pro, so that covers your photo and video editing needs, as well as your basics on how to capture the photos, what shutter speeds to use, and how to capture video as well. And then there's some bonus things like how to market yourself. So check that out. There will be a link in the description for my masterclass. And with that, that's going to be all I have. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.